I think we're going to get a little intro from Becky this time.
What?
Yeah. What do you think? So what are we at? Day 4?
Day 4.
Let us know what we're up to.
Well, Hidden Lake turned out to be one of my favorite days on the trip.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was such an adventure. Had no idea what was coming.
What was your original plan? Because I know we switched this up. We were going to do something different.
Yeah, so I think the original plan was to do another hike more on the east side of North Cascades. And as we got up that day and started driving more west, the smoke just increased immensely. So by the time we got to Diablo Lake, you could barely see the lake. Oh, yeah, it was really crazy and kind of unfortunate all in one. Know. So looking back on it, I think it may have been wise to go back and do another hike on the east side. Yeah. But instead, we just kept on heading west on 20, and we decided to replan, and we opted to do the Hidden Lake hike that day. So because of that replan, I think our day got started a lot later. We weren't very hydrated. We weren't as fueled as we needed to be for this hike.
Yeah, exactly.
Our first stop was at Ross Lake Overlook. We could smell the smoke from the Bolt Creek forest fire, and there was a slight haze in the air, so we kept moving. Further down the highway, we stopped at the Diablo Lake Vista Overlook and felt like we were in the thick of it. We didn't stay long. We wound our way down to the Skagit River on our way to the North Cascades Visitor Center, which we were pretty sure was closed for the season, and it was. So we made our way to the Wilderness Information Center in Marble Mount. In addition to verifying the Hidden Lake hike we were contemplating was a good one, we were able to get a couple of stamps for our passbooks. Although it was a mini disaster for me, I made my first mistake in the book. I got the North Cascades stamp in the correct spot with the correct date, but not so for the Ross Lake stamp. Wrong date, wrong slot. Ugh! The rangers let us know, though, that the Hidden Lake trailhead was at the end of a 4-mile rugged road and that our Ford Explorer should be okay, so we continued our journey to another hike.
So describing what we're about to do today on this hike, I think you had a really good description. And it was, would you break it into three different areas? Yeah, what were those?
So the first section was, I call it the Harry Potter forest, which I don't even know why I call it that because I've never even read Harry Potter, but it was so fascinating and just beautiful, beautiful hiking terrain. Really, really neat. And once we got through that, we kind of trickled out into this whole meadowy area, which is where we could just see all kinds of wildflowers, the snow-peaked mountains, just stunning, stunning area. And then finally, when you get to the end, probably about the last mile, it's pretty rocky. You can really get up close and personal with some snow patches that were hanging out. Yeah. But yeah, lots of boulders and rocks to scramble up to get to the prize.
Yeah.
Hi, lady.
Hi.
How's your hike going?
It's a challenge.
Yeah, no, we're up about 1,636 feet, probably about halfway there. It's been a workout. It's an hour and 15 so far.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
So it looks like you're a little tired on this one video clip as you're coming up the mountain.
As I'm coming up one of the switchbacks in the meadows section, that was a pretty steep climb. And at that point, we're in the full sun, kind of in the midsection of the day, and it was hitting me a little bit.
Yeah, it was totally right. So I think you faded there, and I was feeling pretty good. And about 10 minutes later, I'm pretty tired, and you're like, "All right, let's do this." So it was really
Maybe
funny.
a little longer than 10 minutes. Because after those switchbacks, it really evened out. And then the last mile, which was pretty rocky terrain,
Yeah.
I think it was hitting you a little bit.
Yep, exactly.
Well, we made it to Hidden Lake, and that is it right there, Hidden Lake. I guess we're on the other side of the Cascades. I don't know. What did that sign say? North Cascades? Something like that.
It's the boundary.
Anyway, it took us almost 3 hours to get up here, 4.36 miles, and 3,095 vertical feet.
Well, we wrapped up the day with a drive back through Marble Mount on our way to Burlington. We were so ready for dinner after a long hike and nothing but snacks to eat all day. We checked into our room and found the Trainwreck Bar and Grill in the center of town, where a couple of beers and burgers were a perfect finish to a great day.
So what did you think of the whole day? It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was fascinating, though. Really, really great adventure. And honestly, I just want to go back and do it again.
Exactly. But you already have the shirt. What are you wearing here?
Got my North Cascades National Park hoodie that I picked up at the Visitor Information Center. So.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So yeah, she's wearing that. I didn't get any souvenirs. I got a couple stamps in my book, and that's about it. But that was a lot of fun. So we definitely have to go back.
We'll definitely be back.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my D. Howell channel on YouTube and make some comments and let me know how I'm doing. Thank you.